first, I'd just like to once again send our thoughts and prayers to the borough of Canonsburg for their loss of their officer, Officer Basham. The funeral tomorrow.
Yes.
Are we sending anybody to that?
We're a little short-staffed tomorrow.
Okay. I know we did lower our flag to half-mast.
I planned on going to the funeral, but we're a little short-staffed, so I have to stay in town.
Okay. But anyhow, that's just something, the reality of how close to home this was, and just watching how the community there in Canonsburg has responded to this is it's been something to see. Hope they are able to get through this, and that's one thing we worry about every day here at Collinsville is the safety of our officers. That's why we try to make sure they have the proper equipment, and we do have some policies in place for our officers when we're responding to certain calls that they go not by themselves but with another officer on duty. So I know the chief and I have had conversations since last week about that, and so I just will continue to hope that never happens here in our town, and these guys are always safe. So monthly report, the guys brought in $5,100 in fines. We did about 47 citations, traffic citations. Are we still doing the aggressive driving right now? I see the signs are up. Is that still going on?
Yes.
So be aware, they're out and about doing the ticketing now. So anything else, Chief, you want to add to this? Or? I will say that since we're on the police department, the Collinsville Rotary is having a fundraiser on December 11th, Paint and Sip. We're actually going to try to raise funds so we can replace the old dash cam cameras that we have in our cars now. So we're hoping that the community responds and buys tickets and comes out to this and helps us raise the money. It's going to be a very positive thing for us to get rid of the bulky overhead cameras. And we'll have tickets here. I know the Rotary is selling them. We're going to put information out on our city website, like Facebook page and all that. We'll have tickets here for sale. There are $30. It's going to be a fun time. It's for all ages. There will be beer and wine for the adults. There will be ID and alcohol, but everything's included in the $30. So if you're free on December 11th at 2 p.m., please come out and help us raise some money to replace our cameras in our cars. I just thank you to Leah Beer and all the Collinsville Rotary members for doing this fundraiser for our police department. Another thing that we are going to do is we actually came to terms with the CPOA with our contracts. We're going to pass their 3-year collective bargaining agreement with the CPA of the city. Let me read that now. Be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to ratify and enter into a 3-year collective bargaining agreement with the Collinsville Police Officers Association. The changes to the current collective bargaining agreement for said 3-year collective bargaining agreement shall be described in Exhibit A attached hereto and incorporated herein. I so move with their second. Just want to thank the union for having the meetings, and it wasn't an easy process, but we all came to an agreement. Thank you, City Council members, for coming to the meetings and helping with negotiations and work through the park. It's a big deal to get this over and done with, and so we can move on and get these guys back and not worry about their contract. City Clerk, take vote.
Councilman McIntyre.
Yes.
Councilman Keeney.
Yes.
Councilman Roseanne.
Yes.
Councilman Corbian. Yes. Mayor Lambert.
Yes. And with a promotion of Captain Huss, we had the opening for a corporal. We just had last week we had the testing. There was 4 of our patrolmen that were qualified to do the test. All 4 passed the test. They went on to the interview phase, and then there the top 3 were Officer Connors, Officer Kaminsky, and Officer Harvey. That interview took place last night. The chief and I spoke last night about who we felt was the best candidate to be promoted. And let me read it. Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Collinsville to promote Andy Kaminsky to corporal effective December 1st, 2016. I so move. Is there a second? I will say this about Andy. He is a go-getter. He definitely, when he's on duty, I know that one, he's keeping us safe, and he's working, and he's out there
He's shown,
official.
he's shown very good leadership qualities, so he was the right pick for that position.
Any comments? City Clerk, take a vote.
Councilwoman Suzanne?
Yes.
Councilman Keating?
Yes.
Councilman Carpenter?
Yes.
Councilman McIntyre?
Yes.
Mayor Lambert?
Yes. Congratulations, Officer Corporal Levinsky. Will be official December 1st. Okay, just some reminders real quickly. Recycling is this week. Tomorrow, the 16th. Next one will be 29th and 30th of November. December 13th, 14th, 27th, and 28th of December. If you've not tried it, please give it a shot. It's very positive, not only to reduce the waste at our landfills, but also to help the city. You get pennies on the dollars on the recycling, but it does help us when we go for grants, recycling grants, and everything. So the more residents that participate, the better. Just while we're on recycling, just a reminder to city residents, it is a ordinance in this city. It's been on the books for years. You must put your garbage in a garbage can. When you put it on the curb, we go right down Pittsburgh Street tonight, and I can guarantee you every house down there has a garbage bag on the ground. It's a big deal, especially when we have bad weather. It attracts animals. Please get garbage cans. They're very inexpensive. Put your garbage in the garbage can on the curb. It's a very big deal. It is an ordinance in the city. It clearly has not been enforced, but it's something that we definitely should consider enforcing, because it's better to have them in a can versus on the street. Just by the way, FYI to the community. And it's not just Pittsburgh Street. I'm just saying that it's visible, but it's all over the city. November 25th and 24th and 25th, the City Hall will be closed for Thanksgiving. The 26th is a very big day here in the city. Not only is it, we're going to have the annual decorating of the city of Collinsville Christmas tree from 9 a.m. to noon here at City Hall. Liz Jones is going to be here doing the ornament making craft here for the kids. All kids are invited. Here in Santa Claus is going to probably make an appearance. There's going to be candy canes and cookies and hot chocolate for the kids also. That's all being sponsored by the Fayette County Cultural Trust, so we thank them for doing that. We're hoping that we are going to have our Christmas tree donated by the Bongaluzzo family. Today our public works guys went to their house to get the tree, and we put it up in the stand, and it looked like the Charlie Brown Christmas tree. So that tree is not going to work, unfortunately. But I did talk to the paint room. They are going to purchase the tree again for us this year, like they did last year. I thank them for immediately offering to do it. So hopefully the next couple of days we're going to have a tree out here out front and getting ready to be decorated by the kids. The Cultural Trust is going to donate brand new lights for our Christmas tree decoration. So it's going to be great when we light up the tree on December 3rd. That it's going to be a beautiful tree out front here at City Hall. Also on the 26th is Small Business Saturday, national holiday to support your local businesses here in town. I know the Chamber of Commerce is doing a scavenger hunt. Please come out and support your local businesses. I'm going to tell you, there's a list probably 10 pages long of all the businesses that have stepped up during our flood. Without our local businesses here in this town, we would not have a city to exist. Everyone has contributed in some way or another, but food or products, or money, volunteers. So we're very blessed to have the business owners that we have in our town. And please come out that day, get out and about, see what businesses we have here. Go in, spend a little bit of money, and support our town, because they support us tenfold. So that's on November 26th. And on the 24th is Thanksgiving Day. The city church and 17 other churches combined are doing the annual Thanksgiving dinner at the Collinsville Senior Center. It's a wonderful day, community day. Last year they served over 750 meals. They need volunteers to serve. They need volunteers in their kitchen. Kitchen staff is very important, because they're the ones that break down the 45 turkeys that are donated and make up the plates up for the people that eat at the senior center, and also the ones that deliver. They need people to deliver meals. But most importantly, right now, they need donations of food. If you would like to contribute, they'll take money, and they'll also take turkeys and stuffing, and there's a whole list gonna also be the Christmas parade. It'll be at 5 o'clock. It's gonna start at the David Hose Fire Department on the west side, go through up Crawford through town, and finish at our east side fire hall where Santa Claus will be there and giving out treat bags to all the kids that show up. All day on the 3rd and the 4th, there's gonna be activities all through town. Breakfast with Santa, and it kicks off the weekend of events down at Murphy Hall. Definitely have to get your reservations early, that sells out. It's a very wonderful event that they put on. All this information is gonna be on our city website, yes, Chuck?
After breakfast with Santa, Santa's gonna be at the community center for pictures with Santa, and Walmart's gonna provide the pictures.
Wonderful.
So they'll be all day from 10 o'clock until 5 o'clock.
Are you gonna be in the theater, or where, I'm sorry,
No,
where's
it's in
Santa
the
gonna be
pink room.
located?
I don't know where the pink room is. It's in the pink room. We're gonna be there.
The big room.
Yeah.
Okay. Also, on December 10th, St. Rita's is gonna be having their annual cookie sale at UC Hall on the west side on First Street. Doors open at 9, and by 10, they're probably all gone. So, if you're not there at 9, you're gonna get whatever's left, so there's gonna be crumbs left. So make sure you get there. I know the women at St. Rita's Church, they work hard all year long with their event, and it's very successful fundraiser for St. Rita's. So, December 10th also is Dr. Hugh Club at the Carnegie Library from 3 to 4. December 26th, the city offices will be closed for Christmas. Providing any updates. Oh, yes, the community center is having Finding Dory movie on the weekend on December 3rd up at the Porter Theater. I think it is a free showing. Armstrong Cable is the sponsor of that. And okay, December 5th, there will be a spaghetti dinner and fundraise for the Veterans Plaza here outside of City Hall. Oh, down there by Pittsburgh Street, so that's for that. Okay, that was just an article in the Courier for that. And I also, just a quick update before I move on. Talked to the chamber today. Today we're getting the lights ready to be installed on the poles here in town. They have the kids at the Career Technical Center have refurbished 65 of the Christmas tree lights. They're all outfitted with all LED lights. We have them going, they're going to be installed on Saturday. A couple of bucket trucks from Armstrong Cable is going to be down doing the decorative light poles here in town with the Christmas lights. So it's going to be a busy day on Saturday out getting the Christmas tree lights up. I just want to thank the chamber once again for taking over this task for the city. It's going to end up costing around $10,000 for this whole project to be complete. And just want to thank them, thank the kids at the Career Technical Center. I cannot wait to see these new Christmas lights, because every year, all this work goes into putting those lights on the poles, and they turn them on, and somehow there's bulbs not there. And then the complaints come in on what it looks like. So I'm really excited to see these trees all through town and shining bright, just adding to the Christmas spirit here in town. So with that, I want to pass it over to you, Councilman Chief.
Thank you, Mayor. I have 3 ordinances this evening. All 3 are basically formalities with the budget. So I'll leave them when we discuss after. Be resolved by the City Council of the City of Huntsville to introduce Bill number 3 of 2016, an ordinance fixing the salaries payable by the City of Huntsville for the various positions enumerated herein for the fiscal year 2017, repealing all ordinances or part of ordinances inconsistent herewith. And I second.
Is there a second?
By
Clerk, will vote. Councilman Corbian.
Yes.
Councilman McIntyre.
Yes.
Councilman Key.
Yes.
Councilwoman Suzanne.
Yes.
Mayor Lincoln.
Yes.
And that is everything I have there this evening.
Okay, thank you, Councilman Keeney. Councilman Perkins.
Thank you, Mayor. And I would just like to add that under this budget, this was probably the smoothest and the easiest. We had enough information to make decisions and the bookkeeping, the way everything went. This was it's the easiest one I've been. And the guys did a good job. You have, in your packet, you can see what the Public Works has been up to. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. We're still in the process of picking up the leaves out there, even more so now the peak time. And just pay attention to the wards that we're in, get them outside along the road, and we'll get them. You can't stack them up in the middle of your yard and expect us to come through. If you get it to the edge, that's where it'll be. We're pretty much ready for winter. All our salt's ordered, anti-skid. The only thing we don't have is snow, and that's been a good thing, and we're going to stay the course on that, hopefully. But bear in mind that, especially in areas that are really congested, if you get wind that it's going to snow, try to get a car around back. Try to get some cars off the road. We do institute the odd and even parking on the odd day, park on the odd side of the street. On the even day, park on the even side of the street. This will give us a chance to get a plow truck down through there and get stuff cleaned out very well. But still, if you do know of any cars out there that have been parked, sitting there, got a flat tire, hasn't moved, please get a hold of Mr. Curry so we can get that thing out of the way, or find out what's wrong with it.
That's city, police, that's the streets police. He's in the, on the yard.
Okay,
Call 911, call the station.
yeah. We don't need any abandoned vehicles out there to plow around. Just can't stress enough how critical that is, that we keep the streets as clear of cars as we possibly can. But other than that, I think that's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you, Councilman Perkins. I just want to say we had that, it's been a year of storms, and we just recently had that downburst that came through here and knocked power out, the trees down, and thanks to the public works guys came out, or the Navy came out, the police auxiliary, and it was a crappy night. Get these trees all cut up and roads open, so just another good job to them for always respond when we need them here, so good job well done with that. So. Okay, over to you, Councilwoman Suzanne. Happy Thanksgiving.
Slow time for the recreation board and parks. Everything's gonna be getting closed up, and that's about it. We're getting our budget for next year, about some things we'd like to buy, all the money we did for fundraising, and I'll let you know when that's gonna be, probably the next meeting here, to do more. But, yeah, right now, we're just kind of,
We need members, definitely need members.
yeah, we do always need members and volunteers.
Reach out to Councilwoman Suzanne, we should give you information on how to do it. It's a fun board, it's a very active board, do a lot for the community, and it's a good thing, so we're lucky to have them.
But to be on the board, you have to live in the city, but to be a volunteer, you could.
Yeah, and you know what, our volunteers are just as active, if not more active, even than some of our members that live within the city, so, I mean, it is a fun board, just like Greg said, we do lots of fun stuff, and, we do work hard, but it's fun things that we do, so it's not bad. Yeah, if anyone's interested, anyone else would be interested, even if you wanted to just, do your volunteering, you wanted to do it part-time, we can, look into that.
council does hereby adjourn, I so move. Is there a second? Second. City clerk, take vote.
Councilman Key,